That's right, NFL fans. Sonic and Knuckles have officially been broken up. This news broke this morning, shortly after the Dalton Reisner news, that the Detroit Lions would be trading David Montgomery to the Houston Texans for a fourth round pick, a seventh round pick, and offensive lineman Juice Scruggs. Now, this news is devastating. I thought that the duo of Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery was one of the best in the leagues. Plus, David Montgomery is a fellow Eagle Scout, so that's good to have representation there. But while everyone else was really caring about that news and what that meant for the Detroit Lions and for David Montgomery, I and other Bengals fans were probably thinking about something else. What does this mean for Joe Mixon? There's been a lot of rumors and speculation that since Joe Mixon missed most of last season due to a lingering foot injury, that might be released. He was still under an $8 million guaranteed contract, but if he were to be released, then he could go anywhere he wished. So, what does that mean if the Bengals were to pick him up? Joe Mixon was a veteran for the Bengals and was phenomenal. I mean, for most of my life that I can remember watching the Bengals, I was watching Joe Mixon. He was so important to that 2021 Super Bowl run as well as the 2022 season. I always thought Joe Mixon was going to be the running back until he retired on the Cincinnati Bengals. This is not to discount Chase Brown, who I think is amazing and is having continual success in the league, and I think will be a great running back one day. But it's kind of a little bit of a knack at Samaje Perine. I've never really liked Samaje until this season. I thought Samaje played great this season. The problem was is he was injured twice this season. That was a huge hit to the Bengals running back room. But could you imagine if Joe Mixon and Chase Brown were two running backs on the Cincinnati Bengals? We know that Joe loved playing for the Bengals. He did for many years. We just couldn't pay him the money. So, what if he does get released from the Texans, which I think this deal basically sets in stone that the Texans running back room is going to be Nick Chubb and also David Montgomery next season, and they do release Joe Mixon? Why not try to put in a bid for him? Why not? I'm sure he would at least consider it. It's the Bengals. It's his former team who he played for years. I think it would be dumb not to at least try to bring back Joe Mixon. But if it were to cost too much money, then I wouldn't do it. But let's try. Let's say if he gets released on a $8 million contract from the Houston Texans, let's see if the Bengals try to scoop him up for $8 to $10 million for a one-year deal and see if we could have Joe Mixon back on the Bengals. If we seriously want to be a playoff team next season, I think the next step after Dalton Reisner might be getting Joe Mixon back. But these are just my quick thoughts. I'm sure other people have other thoughts that are a lot more intelligent than mine, but if you enjoyed this video, please like and follow. And if you have any thoughts about the Bengals potentially bringing back Joe Mixon, leave them down in the comments below. I'm sure I will read them all and comment back to them if I think you have a good idea, or if I just enjoy the comment. With that being said, I hope you have a great day. Hoo day.